Boys, welcome back to another weekly auction house update video, and today is going to be a little bit of a shorter video today. Why? Because we need to cover the brand new Celine S1 and its extraordinary appreciation, so it's going to be very covered by that today. So without further ado, give the video a like, otherwise I will steal that sign right there and the people walking past won't know what to buy in that beautiful pub, and then the pub will go out of business. The choice is yours. Anyway, baby, launch control, 3,000 revs, please, and I'll see you in there. Yeah. Okay, welcome back, you beautiful people, and without further ado, let's get straight into today's video covering the Celine S1 and why it's the second most fastest appreciating car. Now, I've been absolutely hounded about this car, and to cover it, what's going on with it, should I invest, should I sell? Boys, calm down, don't panic, I've got you. Let's break it down together. Now, picture this. Last Thursday, this thing got made available. In a space of 5 days, it's gone from 404,000 credits to, as of today, 12.276 million. So it's already nearly at its final buyout price. Now, this was me earlier trying to snipe one. And I saw a few for 20 million credits. I was thinking, oh, what the fuck? But it wasn't that. It was level 20 painters trying to scam people, selling them for 20 mil. Now, new players that watch my videos, when a car gets, when you see rare cars like this getting sold for 20 million credits in the first day or 2 days, that is because a level 20 painter is trying to scam you and sell you the car, but actually when you get the car and try sell it, it's not worth that. Level 20 painters can sell any car for 20 million credits. Why? Because that is somehow their reward from Forza Horizon 4, even though, a little bit of a sidetrack, I know, boys, sorry, just bear with me. Level 20 painters, they can sell any car for 20 mil. It's not right. They shouldn't be able to. Forza Horizon 4 should just give them 100 mil, say well done, pat on the back, and move on. They shouldn't be able to inflict market appreciation or depreciation or scam other people. I get so many comments from people saying, I've just bought a GT3 RS for 20 mil, and then I go to sell it, and it's 300k. That's wrong. It shouldn't happen like that. Forza, it's a bit of a stupid reward, and it kind of needs fixing. But anyway, a little bit of a tangent on level 20 painters. But anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's focus on the car. I managed to snipe one for 8.2 million credits, which I'm fine with. I'm happy with. I'm still in a green window. But then again, the green window is slowly running out on this car. I've broke it down. I've made two graphs for you. One, if the predicted flood, because it's going to be flooded, boys, mark my words, if the flood has no effect, and if the flood has effect. Now, bringing us to graph 1. If the flood has no effect, today is day 1. It's a tiny flood on the auction house. You can sell it for 12.276, highlighted in blue. It's not really a flood. It's a few people trying to sell them. Don't know why, but we're not going to worry about that right now. It's not inflicting any market depreciation or appreciation. So day 2 tomorrow, I predict a hold on the price, 12.276 million. Day 3, 15.220 million. Full effect of the flood. Now, I don't think a lot of people know yet that the Celine S1 is selling for 12.276 million. So I predict on day 2 tomorrow, it should be flooded at 12.276 million. Why? Because everybody, their brother, sister, uncle, brother, cousin, tries to sell when a car sniffs near 10 to 12 million credits, as previous experience has told us, boys. We know it does, because people are impatient. If they held the car, it would rocket to 20 mil, but people aren't. They want to get a profit, which is fine, I understand, but you should just hold the car because it would reach 20 million credits faster. But anyway, day 4, a hold on the price if it gets flooded on day 3 at 15.220 million. Day 5, 20 mil. Day 6, 20 mil. Final appreciated price. Now, why am I so confident with graph 1? Why, boys? Because this is the second most fastest appreciating car in Forza Horizon 4's history. The first was the Razzie Tachyon Speed. Got flooded at 12 to 15 mil, smashed past it, and is now at 20 million credits. Got depreciated again, and is now back at 20 million credits. So I have faith in the Celine S1. Now, worst case scenario, bringing you to graph 2. If this flood has effect today, again, 12.276. Day 2 tomorrow, 12.276. The huge flood, because people will start to realise that you can sell it for 12 mil, and it will be flooded. Day 3, I predict it could drop down to 10.880. Full effect of the flood. Now, don't worry, this is just procedure. This is just normal what happens. Normally, when a car gets flooded, it loses roughly 2 million credits and then bounces back, depending on the car. Day 4, a hold on the price, 10.880. Day 5, bounce back to 12.220, and it'll be there for the next foreseeable 4 to 5 weeks. Now, This is what I need you to listen to. Day 6, 12 to 15 mil with that flood for the next 2 to 4 weeks. Same as the Shelby 1000, Corvette C8, Ford Mustang GT500 flooded, appreciation got paused, took weeks to bounce back up to 20 mil. Now the only car out of that bunch there that actually bounced back up to the 20 million credit price tag that it was supposed to was the Corvette C8. Why? Because the other two, the Shelby 1000 and the Ford Mustang GT500, both got made available to obtain a week or 2 weeks after, because Forza Horizon 4 devs brought them back and ruined their appreciation. But anyway, so those two cars are now fixed, concreted at 12.2 million, same as the Shelby 1000 and the GT500. The only one that escaped was the Corvette C8, which reached its final price tag of 19 to 20 million credits, whichever one it was. Now, boys, which graph do I think you should go with, and what do I think you should do to conclude? I am confident in this car. Bringing you back to graph 1, I don't believe the flood will have effect. Why? This is the second most fastest appreciating car in Forza Horizon 4's history, and in just 5 days' time, it's already reached halfway at 12.276 mil. Now, tonight, if there is a flood at 12.2 million credits, which could most possibly be, and I predict there will be because people are impatient, they're not like us boys, it will get flooded. Will it have effect? Most likely no. The full effect of the flood will be felt on day 3 if it raises to 15.220 million. Day 4, I predict it could be a hold-on price at 15 mil. Day 5 through to day 6, rocket to 19 to 20 million credits, and then you get it sold for profit. Now, do I think you should buy any more at 8 mil? No, I do not. That is too high of a price to pay. If you can find one for 4 mil, then by all means snipe as many as you can. But if you can't, don't. Do not buy any more at this price, boys, because your green window has now expired. I hope you've got 3 to 6 in your garage. Keep them in your garage. Hold. Do not panic yet. Have faith, because this is the second most fastest appreciating car. Again, in Forza Horizon 4's history, that is good news for us. And in just 5 days' time, it's already reached 12.2 million credits. So don't panic yet. We'll have to see the effect of the flood, see how it goes. But I predict, and with faith, I think this thing will raise to 20 million credits by the end of the week, Friday to Saturday to Sunday, somewhere roughly around about that, depending on what the flood has. But anyway, again, the choice is yours. If you want to sell today at 12.2 million credits because you're low on money, then by all means do. I can only give you advice. I'm not telling you what to do, but previous experience has shown me that this, because it's such a fast appreciating car, will rocket past it, brush it off, 15 mil. 20 mil. But the choice is in your park. But at number 1, the Celine S1. Sorry about my rant, but it had to be covered, boys. The Celine S1 is now the second most fastest appreciating car, and also it's already at 12.2 mil. Moving on. Bringing us number 2 on today's list, and I hope you listened to me last week when I was covering the Mazda RX-3. Now, as you can see here in my hashtag 21, what cars are selling for blah blah blah, the Mazda RX-3 was appreciated up to 12.212 million, and with closed captions on, I said this: I believe, and we'll see, this thing smashed past 15 million credits in the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, change 24 to 48 hours to 7 days, and well, I was true. Because as of today, this thing's risen, well, all the way up to 20 million credits, 16 mil. The Mazda RX-3 is now at 20 million credits, boys. So if you have one in your garage, be sure to get it sold. 16, 20 mil. Yeah, it's appreciated, baby. Some are selling it for 20, some are selling it for 16. That means there'll be a market fluctuation tonight, and you should be able to sell it at 20 million credits. So good news surrounding the Mazda RX-3, boys. Get it sold today for either 16 mil or 20 mil, depending on what figure it gives you. But at number 2, the RX-3 has smashed past 12 million credits. Now, bringing us number 3 on today's list, as we all know, this week in the Forzathon shop is what? This. The Toyota GT86 for 600 Forzathon points. So what does that mean? That means everybody, their mother, brother, sister, uncle, now has one and is trying to sell them. So it's depreciated the price from 12.2 mil as of today to 8.192 million. Bloody hell, Swordbreaker 410. You're selling quite a few, aren't you, mate? But anyway, they're now sitting at 8.192 million. What does this mean, and why is this on a 20 million credit guide? Boys, this will be a perfect investment opportunity by this Thursday. We'll see. If this thing drops down to 6, down to 4, down to 2.3 million credits, which it most probably could, buy 5, keep them in your garage, because it will bounce back when this season's over, when you can't obtain them, when it becomes rare. Once the ripple effect calms down, the Toyota GT86 will be a perfect investment opportunity, so keep an eye on it. Do not buy at 8 million credits, because that's not really a profit margin. Wait. This thing will drop down to 6, down to 4, and quite possibly could drop down to 2.2 million credits. And if it does, snipe it underneath 1.7 million credits. But anyway, at number 3, I had to include that the Toyota GT86 will be a perfect investment opportunity going forward. Just do not buy at 8 mil, because that's too expensive. Moving on. Now, bringing us number 4 on today's list, an update on your investment in the Peugeot 205 Rally E. Now, as you can see here in my auction house update, what cars to invest in, #19, this thing appreciated to 1.145 million. And as of today, we've seen a 300,000 credit increase to 1.407 million. Now, as I said last week, this is a slow burn of investment. It's a 300k increase every 48 hours. So the time scale hasn't changed. It's still exactly the same thing. 1.407, 1.8, 2.2, 2.6 going forward. It's still a perfect investment opportunity. So boys, if you've got a few in your garage, good luck, and well, hold. Do not sell. Keep an eye on it, because it is going up in market value. I just had to add this one on because I've been asked a few questions about it. So the Peugeot 205 Rally E has had a 400k increase since I last covered it. Now, bringing us number 5 on today's list, and this is the last car we're going to cover today. I know it's a very shorter video than what you're used to. It's because we had to cover the Celine S1, and also tonight is announcing the brand new update 37. So I've got to do what cars to sell before that comes out. So stay tuned. There'll be 2 uploads today. This 20 million credit guide covering the Celine S1 dominantly, that has to be included, and also what cars to sell before update 37. So be sure to have the bloody bell on. But anyway, the M3 GTR, last week when I covered this in the Horizon Backstage Pass, it appreciated up to 11.543 million. And as of today, it's at 14.403 mil. Boys, if you have a few in your garage, sell. Well, you don't need this car. It's a baggage. Get it sold today for 14.403 million credits, baby. And with that said, boys, that concludes today's video. So to go over what we discussed, the Celine S1, please do not panic just yet. It will reach 12 to 15 mil going forward. Only time will tell. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's little update, be sure to give the video a like, because I want to buy a GTR in real life, and I cannot buy a GTR without your likes for some reason. But anyway, boys and girls, there'll be another upload today, what cars to sell before update 37, so that gives you a whole month to get your cars sold for maximum profit and get ahead of the competition. But anyway, boys and girls, I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.